Hello, 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 hello. Let's go over here. Just pop it to the workspace 2, always on the top, and let's open the code server. Okay, the server is connected. Am I getting low latency? Neo fetch. Okay, it works pretty well. Alright, so today we will be doing some work in my blog, Yarn Dev. So for those of you who didn't know about my blog, so you guys can check out this URL called blog.divcorn.com. I frequently wrote article, pin message. Okay, so yeah, we can decrease it, change it to live. Okay, do this. Hello. Alright, I think the font size is pretty well. Let's take a look if it is. Start developing here, so make sure to join the Discord server if you haven't. Alright, so this is the block in the development mode. So first thing that I'm going to add is I will be adding a project section where I can actually display my projects that I've done, so which is going to be cool. There are a lot of open files. So talking about what are we using to make it, so we are using Nuxt.js, which is actually a framework built on top of Vue for SSR, and it works pretty well. So alright, so this is how the blog looks like. Let me just share the link to other people as well. Hello. Hello. Okay, I'm the only one. Alright, so I've shared the link. Let's keep going. Hello Deepak, what's up? So the first thing I'm going to add is, so I do have a about page. So if I go to /about, I do have an about page which is not linked as per now, but first thing that I'm going to do is add a page for uh, listing all of my projects. Hello Lakshay. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, it's the issue with this. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? So this is the website. If you haven't checked it out, you can go to the website called blog.divcon.com, and it's basically a personal blog. So I wrote articles about various topics. So last time I did resources to learn Tezos, and you guys can see there are a bunch of articles. So it's currently in development phase, but it works. So if I want to read articles related to SmartPy, I can use these tags. So in today's live stream, the first thing I'm going to do is add a page to list down my project. So one thing to quickly talk here. So I've created a project called blockfund.biz. So if you haven't checked it out, you can. It's a decentralized way to raise funds for social causes. It actually won the best use of Linode on the hackathon called Hack the Mountain, and yeah, so you can check that out as well. And we will be creating a page, or basically a page to list down the projects. And okay, anyways, so over here we have the, so since I'm using something called Nuxt.js and also a content module. So content module is actually a library, I would say, of Nuxt.js. If you go to the website called content.nuxtjs.org, so you will find the article about it. So basically the documentation on how it works. So if I talk about in a nutshell what it does, it basically provides a Git based headless CMS. I know it is a bit fancy term, but basically what it does, it basically can take your all markdown files and convert it into HTML. So far you can see all of the articles that are listed over here. These are actually created using Markdown. So for example, if you take a look at this, resources to learn Tezos. Over here you will find a content in the articles. You will find resources to learn Tezos. So you can see it's basically a Markdown file, and it's being rendered, and you can see all of the tags that are there. So if you scroll a bit down, so you'll find the tags which are related to this topic, and all of these tags are actually mentioned here, and the title and description actually indicates, and this title and the description indicates this thing. Okay, so this is what are we doing, so what we have right now. So yeah, this is how the content module works. In the same way, I've created another one which is tags. So this is a place where I'm actually listing all of my tags. Again, tags are also basically the markdown files, so you can see the name and description. So if I hover over any tag, you will find a small description, a scripting language for Linux users. CSS is a Cascade style sheet. Django is a modern web framework written in Python and whatever. So yeah, Vue.js, if I hover over it, I should be able to see this. Yep, Vue.js is a JavaScript framework which is widely used to make user interfaces, and I love Vue. Font size increase, okay, let's see if I can. Font size, it's currently 18, just go with 20, that's the maximum. What the hell, I said 20. Okay, it's take up a time to do it. Okay, let's take a look. First thing first, let's fix this issue of the navigation bar, or you know what, let's just create a page where I can actually list down my projects. So let's create another folder inside the content to actually write my projects. again, one more cool thing that is going on here is I'm using code server, so everything that I'm doing is on the cloud. Let's go in the projects and let's create the latest project, which was blockfund.md. So first of all, we are going to write something called, actually forgot the name what it is called, but here we actually wrote YAML content so that we can actually access it. So in the project, first of all, we will have the name of the project. So name of the project is going to be blockfund. Then we will have a short description. So description is basically going to indicate what the project does. So a decentralized platform to raise fund for social causes. Then we're going to have a place for storing the GitHub link. So https github.com/vivekiscoder/blockfund, and then I will have live demo URL. So just say live, and here I'm going to have the live URL. So in my case, it is going to be https://blockfund.biz. Okay. All right. So this is basically the component, like the content of the project, and each project should have an image which I can actually display, right? So we're going to have an image over here, and it is actually going to be let's see where I can post the image. Yeah, so I can actually put it in the assets page. So we have static, yeah, in the static folder. And let me grab the image, which I should be able to. Let me just go to the imgur/upload. Choose photos. Blockfund. Styles, component view, assets. So yeah, we have an image here. I'm just going to put it, and let's just take the URL. Okay, it's not uploaded. What is wrong with these guys? What the hell? The image quality is supposed to be decreasing. Okay, so I'm basically writing the content that we can actually render on the website. So we'll have the name, description, the GitHub profile, the live demo URL, and the image. Okay, so they're basically going to be in the card format. So you got the idea. So I'm going to have a bunch of projects here, but honestly, I'm not going to write everything in front of you, just because I will be doing the code after it. So once I complete this blockfund.md file, I will be writing the code to create the page. So let me just take this image here, and can I just use this? Okay, I can probably use this URL. So we will go to the code, we will go to the Vivek as coder, and we'll go to the assets, and over here we can just do wget and paste it, and let's say -o blockfun.png. Alright, and it is saved. Simple. So now I can actually link this image, so hopefully if I refresh it I should be able to see it in the static folder. Where did I put it? In the assets. Okay, I think I put it at the wrong place. It should be in the static. Okay, cd static. Blockfun.png. Alright, so once you have this image, you can actually directly link it like this / and it actually represents this static URL. So if I do blockfun.png, it should be able to link it. Yeah, so this is an example. If you go to the about.md, here I have also linked like this, so okay, you can directly link it like this. Alright, let's write the code. Alright, so first thing first, what I am going to have is, we have this block folder which is actually containing the pages, right? We are building for our block. So I'm going to create a new file, and it is going to be projects.view. And for some reason it is putting inside the tag, so let's just go one step up. Don't ask again. Alright, we can start here with the view template. Now let me just take some boilerplated code from the other files. So we don't have anything else here, so yeah. So I'm going to create the component card first of all, so that I can actually link it. It's going to be the project card, something like this. Project card dot view. By the way, it is using Tailwind CSS for the UI. Alright, so this is the post project.view. So we're going to have a card div. Inside the card div, we are going to have a title, right? So let's just say card __ title, and then this is going to contain the title. So I'm going to put h1 tag here, and let's just say awesome project. Then I'm going to have a short description about it, and for this I'm going to have div, and we'll say class card __ desc, and we will have a paragraph and just add some random text of 30 words. Let's just format it and save it. Alright, so we have the basic content here. So what I'm going to do now is to actually link this component over here. So let's just create a div here. I'm going to say margin top to be, I don't think I need margin on the top, but let's see. So this is the place where I can actually render the project card. Okay, so project and card like this. So in Next.js you don't really have to add a component here, so it should pretty much work. Let's try it out. We have created a page for projects, so if I go to the projects, we should be able to see it. Okay, so this is our project, and it's currently static. I will fix it in a while, but I am just going to focus a bit on designing. Another cool thing is I'm not going to focus a lot of portion in designing, just because I want it to be really simple. Okay, so we have a card component here. Okay, let's just start with the card. What design can I do? For we should have two button also. Div class to be card action. We're going to have two button here just to link those things. So a can say GitHub and another A to use your live demo. These are basically going to be the buttons. So let's style them quickly. First thing first, let's do space dash wait Alright, so I'm back. Okay. Nobody's here. So let's try to make it a nice card kind of look. I actually have some of the previously designed cards. Let me just check. Hello. Hello, Webhub. So today I am trying to improve my personal blog. So if you know me, you might know this website called blog.divcorn.com. It's actually my personal blog where I actually write articles sometimes. So I'm trying to improve it and adding a project section to showcase my project. And this blog is obviously open source. So once the once I have completed this blog, you will be able to fork it, write your content and just publish it. So it is going to be a portfolio kind of website, but you can also write blogs and other things. And it actually uses a Git based headless CMS, which is just like you can write markdown files and the content will be rendered. So yeah, thanks for joining the stream, dude. So yeah, I am actually working on it, trying to improve some design. Basically, the one more thing is, like, I'm not going to focus too much on the designing, just because I want this site to be really simple and just the kind of site that actually works and it looks good typography wise. So that's the thing. You can check it out. I think I've posted the link. Yep, blog.divcorn.com. You can. So yep, I actually have the image as well. I'm trying to figure out where I can actually put it. Let me take a look at some inspiration. By the way, you should also check out this website called daily.dev. it is actually a browser extension which actually opens whenever you try to open a new page, you will get all of the articles related to programming, and so it is basically a news aggregator for developers. It's actually a really cool extension if you like the programming content in general. Check it out. It's at daily.dev. Okay, so let me just see card design. Let's take a look at Tailwind, if there is something like this. Tailwind cards. What can be used? I don't like any one of these. Let's just see. But it is so simple. Okay, this one looks good, but we can't really use it. Talking about this, it looks cool, but the thing is, the project image is actually going to be a big image. Haha, thank you, dude. So I was not first, second, or third because I didn't apply it for it. So the hackathon was like, you have different kind of prizes. So here we have like first, second, and third. So first and second and third, something like this. So and then you have a category from the MLH itself. So and then you have a category from sponsors. So it was from the one of the sponsor was Tezos. So I did apply for this one. Okay, so I applied for this category, but I didn't apply for the the traditional category, getting first, second, third. So I won like the best project build on Linode. And talking about this, they haven't disclosed their winners yet, so they will do it soon. So yeah, I kind of won Raspberry Pi 4 starter kit. I might receive it in future. I should receive it. We'll see. I will probably make a unboxing video. So yeah, let's just focus on this. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so we have the project. What about if I take the image of the project and just use it as a background? Let's try that also. I don't think like it's going to be good. My Discord name. My Discord name is Vivek. Oh, you're talking about the link of the Discord or my name? Okay. I get it. Yeah. My name on Discord. You're talking about the nickname, right? So it's X Ricer, I guess. Yeah, it's X Ricer. Because I used to do rising, but now I don't. Just because I like it. I might want to do it like sometimes, but I don't want to like invest a lot of time in it. It is definitely a hobby which I can do at the in weekends. So okay, so let's try to add the background image here. So we have the card component, card title, right? Let's have the card over here. Let's try. If I do background, so URL, and if I do slash plotfun.png. Okay, this looks weird. Let's just fix it. Background dash position to be center. Or we can also use. We have one more thing that we can directly use. If I go to the Tailwind CSS. image, background image. What was that? Using the images, okay, it was like overflow. I actually forgot what is here. Object fit, okay, I remember that property. So you can have an image and you can basically do this. Object contains let's try it with the background property as well. This image looks bad, and the primary reason for this is because the image is actually white. So one way to actually get over it is by adding some shadow to the card. Shadow SM. I can see. I can't actually. MD. Okay, so we have a bit of shadow now. So I'm thinking to put the image on the top. Let's try this one out. So before even the title, we have the card image. Card image, and it is going to have a fixed height. So for example, h-40 for now, and we will have an image here. And for now, we'll just provide block fun.png, and we can provide the class here to be object contains. So, oh man, this is bad. So the structure is object is contain. This one, you should close it. And flow hidden. What is happening? We have this is the card image, but the image is actually going down. this is the card and this is the image. Let's see, this is okay, this is actually cover, so I need to use a property called object cover to cover this image, and I feel like it's still not working. Yeah, it is working now. So instead of 40, can I do 96? Yeah, this is fine. P6. Oh, thanks, dude. So the idea behind this website is to make it super simple, so you didn't see any graphics, like any animation or other things going on. It is just simple. It has a bunch of text to read the articles. Yeah, so it is meant to be simple. So yeah, by the way, thanks for checking it out. I should wrap everything until this inside a card content. So this is fine. I should remove the padding from here. Dot card underscore content. I need to try the image. I need to try the different image to see how it looks like. I'm going to download another image of my project. github.com/vecascoder/libman-view. Yes, this is the image. Let's just download it. wget this and -o. Yeah, libman.png is a fine name. So once you have the libman.png here, let's just try libman. You have to refresh it apparently. So yeah, this is how it is going to look like. In the future I can create the image corresponds to it, but I think the size is cool and I don't really want to focus a lot on it, so I just want the padding on the right side for this paragraph. Padding or margin should just do the job. So dot card underscore desc and at apply margin right to be a bit of 10. So not much. Let's take a look at, I want some margin on the bottom side, margin bottom of about 3, just a bit of spacing after it. Yeah, this is fine. And talking about this image, rounded SM, we do have this. We also want overflow to be hidden so that I can actually see the rounded corners. So yeah, it may not visible to you just because they are quite small, but they exist. So if I do medium, so yeah, this is the medium one. Let's take a look at the buttons, try to improve them. Margin top to be 6. I'm also thinking to add the technology that I have used as a tag, as tags. Essentially, sorry for the noise. Anyways, let's fix some of the buttons. Card BTN. So they are fine now. I'm thinking to have a shadow, like shadow kind of thing. I will try to add that effect. I saw that effect in some websites, so let's try to mimic it. After we can do position to be relative and insert 0, so apply insert 0 should be absolute, and card button we're going to apply the relative here. Hello, Swaraj. Thanks for joining the stream. So, what's up, bro? Swaraj Purohit. Have we interacted anytime? I think not. Have you joined our Discord server? You should join it. You can talk there. Yeah, we usually hang out with other fellow developers. Okay, let me share the screen. Let me share the link so you can actually join it. So we can talk sometime. It's actually nice. So, tell me about yourself. I think we're interacting for the first time, right? So, what's up, bro? So, by the way, to give you the context, I'm trying to improve my blog. So, I have this blog. I actually pinned the link so you can actually check it out. I'm trying to improve it, basically add the projects that I have built, some of my GitHub projects. So once this thing is done, like once the project is done, I will make it open source. It is actually open source still, but you will be able to use it as a template. So the design is actually super simple, just because I want it to be simple. How can I pin it? Oh, I can't pin it. By the way, you can join the Discord server. Okay, I'm going to mute for a while, so just because my mom is here, so just give me 2 minutes. So, hey Swaraj, I just usually hang out. Okay, so I actually didn't remember. Maybe I remember your voice, but not by your name. So, thanks for joining the stream, dude. So, yeah. So, what do you do? I mean, what are your hobbies or interests? I'm now going to add props. So what do you do? Ah, okay. And I had a chat on Insta today. Okay, now I remember. So you were asking about the resources, right? Where you can actually learn blockchain, right? Deep into quantum computing. Nice. I didn't actually really tried machine learning, But yeah, this is something I would do in the near future. Okay, I remember. Swaraj Purohit. Okay. Nice, dude. You do ML. That's great. So let's just add some props here. The first one is going to be the title, type of string, and required. Hey Rishi, what's up, dude? So just to give you the context, thanks for dropping by first of all. Yeah, yeah. You read the message on Discord, right? So I'm trying to improve my blog, basically adding a project section where I can actually showcase the project that I've done on the blog. So you are already familiar with the blog, so I don't really have to talk much about it, but you get the idea. Description, string, and required. The other thing that I want is image, right? So image is actually going to be a string, essentially a URL, but haha, the button, black and white. Okay, the same design that we have on the homepage. We can try it out. Yeah, give me 1 second. After doing the prop thing, I will take a look at it, how well it can look like. So we have title, description, image, and I also need GitHub and live demo link. So GitHub, again the same thing, and then I think I can actually create a single dictionary and put it here, but anyways, I can do the refactoring later. So the other one is going to be the